How's it going, YouTube? So I'm making a top 20 list, my favorite knives of the year. It was really hard to make. I was going to do a top 10, but I just couldn't pick 10. Not going to go over the specs on any of these knives. I've got a video for each one of them if you want to see it. Just going to go through the 20 really quick. I can only buy so many knives, so there's probably a bunch of knives that would have on this list, but didn't get them. So we'll start off with Civivi. This is the Vision R. Fancy new knife, or fancy locking mechanism. Thumb studs. I didn't really want the PVD blade, but it was the only micarta one, so I dealt with it. Snacks is the reason for the super lock, which is what makes this knife fun. You can now get this knife in Ultim also. And Civivi makes a great aftermarket clip. So I'm going to do all the Civivis first. And I apologize if some of these aren't from 2023. I didn't really write down when I got them, so I'm just kind of guessing. This is a Sencut Ray Laconico knife, 14C 28N. Beautiful micarta. I don't understand. They discontinued only this version. The best one, I believe. I don't know. You'll see this clip on a lot of my knives. This knife is very comfortable in hand, contoured micarta. Amazing action. Awesome front flipper. Thumb stud action's great too. This knife gets carried a lot. We got my newest Civivi actually, the Bull Tusk. Purple micarta. Mean looking blade of 14C 28N. I really like the tall blade. That's what sold it for me. Civivi makes a great knife, as you know, so yeah. Definitely recommend this guy. Let's go to the budget Civivi brand. I got two Sencuts. Start off with the Mims. Another Civivi aftermarket clip. Nothing too special about this one. It's just a design that works. Comfortable. Got a hole deployment, which I love. A finger choil. 9CR 18 MOV blade. And good price. Good work knife for sure. Here's the newest Sencut. Bought it because I liked the way it looked. I was not very happy about the size. It's a bigger knife, but it's grown on me quite a bit. I actually dig it. Another aftermarket clip. Okay access. Yeah, thin enough blade. I just like the looks of the blade. It's definitely a keeper for me. Here's the only Kaiser on my list. The Veritas front flipper. I love the handle on this. S35VN. Lundquist design. I didn't buy a whole lot of Kaisers this year. They just didn't have a lot that I had to have. But had to have this one. And it stuck around. Priced well too. We got a Megaron. The only Megaron on the list. The Moral. Not really sure if this one was this year, but I'm going to put it on the video. Great budget knife. Great access to the lock bar. Hole deployment, which is my favorite. Titanium clip. All for around 50 bucks. 14C 28N too. Thin enough blade. It'll slice pretty well. Yeah. Hard to pass on this one. Got a couple Spydercos. Now I know this knife was not released this year, but this version was, so I'm gonna count it. This is the Para 3 lightweight S90V. That's what I really like about it. S90V is my favorite still. It has amazing edge retention and it's stainless. Don't get me wrong, I like Spyderco's K390, M4, Rex 45, but this is my favorite. I got the PM2 and S90V, but Para 3 lightweight, perfect size for me. Dig it. Then the newest Spyderco exclusive, the Manix 2 lightweight and Rex 45. Not really big into black blades, but I got the Manix 2 and G10 from this year, but I think the lightweight is just the better way to do it. I don't know. Yeah, Manix is really popular. Don't have to say a whole lot about it. Got Bestechman Ronin. The only Bestech or Bestechman knife on the list. This has a really comfortable handle. 14C28N. It's got these ugly thumb studs that don't match, but other than that, I really dig the knife. The crossbar lock was done to perfection on this. Very crispy detent. Too strong for some people, but I like it. Wish they were all like this. Yep, still carry this a lot. Cheaper knife, but I like it. I'm gonna go to Vosteed. I believe I only got one on the list. Yeah. Gonna go with Nightshade. I have several Nightshades, but we're gonna go with a regular size one. This is a newer premium one, an L Max, I believe. Yeah. This had a copper bolster, brass, or titanium, the G10. I chose this one because I didn't have no copper. Originally came with a flipper, but I chopped that thing off. Didn't need it. Better now. Nightshade's just a good slicer. It's just a fun knife. You might not like the looks of it at first, but it grows on you in person. Yeah, definitely my favorite Vosteed. That's why I've kept all three of them. Vosteed made some good stuff this year. Not so much at the end of the year, at least for my taste, but a lot of good stuff from them. Got one TwoSun. There was several I could have put on this list, but this was my favorite. This is a TS376. It is a D2 knife, the only downside. But it has a really tall blade, super slicey. This would make a great chef's knife. It's my kind of knife. Max. Not even going to try to pronounce that, but stonewashed titanium, so you can use it. Yep, love me some TwoSuns. Got a couple Ashers. Start off with the first one. Really, the silver twill carbon fiber is the only reason this is on the list. It's just beautiful. M390. I believe this was made by Petrified Fish for Asher, which is kind of surprising because a lot of Petrified Fish's knives are kind of funky, at least the newer ones. Yeah, I love Asher, even though they keep making Spyros, it seems like only. Nothing wrong with a Spyro. And we got another Spyro. This is the crossbar lock S35VN one. This one was made by Kunwu. Good detent, solid detent. Not too strong, not too light. Came razor sharp from factory. G10 isn't exactly my favorite, but it's alright. Like the fuller. Yeah, just a good work knife. Gonna go to CJRB. They're like probably my new favorite budget company. Got the Pyrite. Again, I'm not sure if that was this year or not, but this was my favorite version of the Warncliffe sheep's foot looking one. And it is aluminum. The only aluminum knife I like, because it kind of hides scratches. CJRB's mastered the button lock. Some companies release good ones, but every one CJRB releases is done well. Yeah. This knife's priced well too. Can't beat that. CJRB Echo. Another one that was released right about the same time. A little bit bigger than the Pyrite. Ray Laconico. They have several different versions of this. You can get it without a button. But nice front flipper. Hole deployment. Yeah, this knife still gets carried quite a bit. And coming off late this year, they released a Frag, which is a giant knife. Yep, more Civivi clips. This knife's, I don't remember the exact length, but it's close to 9 inches. Yeah, AR RPM 9 steel. This is the steel Frag one. They also have the titanium. Yeah, so you can get it in whatever flavor you like. Great button action. Yeah, it's priced well too. Then we got the Divo Growler. My favorite Divo of the year for sure. It just seems way more premium than it actually is. You got 154 cm, I do believe. Yes. I want to say the backspacer's titanium, maybe aluminum, don't remember. But the blade is one of my favorite blades in my collection. Just love tall blades, slicey blades. Comfortable in hand. Pocket clip is fine with me. Love the carbon fiber. And I believe it was right around $100 or so priced well. And probably the kings of 2023, in my opinion, Kunwu. This is probably this is definitely my favorite knife in my collection, the Padre. I liked it so much I bought the Damascus kit, which is abnormal for me. Just love the blade shape. You got Vanex steel. Very slicey frame lock with the amazing detent. Makes me not even want to use the front flipper. Diamond titanium. I could have put several Kunwu on this list, but I just put 2. And last but not least, the Django, which I actually have 2 of. Got the raw titanium, but I'm going to put this one on the list. The DLC with Damascus, which I don't really like black blades, but this one shocked me. They do a DLC coating like nobody else. It's almost see-through and glossy and apparently very tough. Yep, titanium clip, L-Max steel, nice looking Bowie blade. Kunwu put out the heat this year, and they're priced well, way beyond their quality. I'll forever be a Kunwu fan now. So yeah, that's all I got. It's a longer than normal video, sorry. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like or comment, and check out my Instagram. It's linked down below as well. See you on the next one.